Hi, Akshath. Good evening.
Hi, Akshath. Good evening.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, which school are you in, Akshath?
I'm in Oak Ridge International School.
Okay, all right. So are you also in grade 7 and 8?
I'm in grade 8.
Okay, okay. So you don't have to mute, okay? It's just us. So I think there's going to be a lot of interaction in the class. So you might feel a little, hard to always mute and unmute, okay?
Okay.
No,
ma'am.
Pradhyun? Do you know Pradhyun?
Yeah, ma'am.
How do you guys know each other?
Ma'am, we're friends.
Oh, the friends. All right. So yeah, Pradhyun, Ujjwala, he's Pradhyun.
Hi,
So
Pradhyun.
he's in grade 8 as well in Future Kids. And as you just heard, this is Akshat. Yeah. So, grade 9. I'm sorry, Nana. Okay. So you can keep in slideshow view, Ujjwala.
Okay.
Slideshow. It's just right. All right. So, Akshat, have you heard about the word mindful, being mindful? So, you did?
Yeah.
You did about this mindful. Wait, let me just. This mindful or this mindful? Which one? The one with space or the one without space?
Ma'am, I can't see any. Ma'am, the presentation is still loading for me.
Okay, 1 second. Let it load. Once it loads, I may drop it. So this is one kind of mindful. The other mindful is this. So which mindful are you familiar with? Oh, why is it not being shown? Ujjwala, do you have a slow net connection or something?
No, I have high-speed internet, Wi-Fi.
Okay, for some reason this is loading. Maybe for 1 minute, let's just stop the screen sharing.
Okay. Stop sharing.
Okay. So I was asking you both. So Pradhyun as well can answer this. Okay. So this is one kind of mindful, right? Without space. The other one is this, right? So which mindful you guys are more familiar with? I would like Akshat to go first.
Ma'am, the first one.
Okay, what is this? What is this you think?
Ma'am, like being open-minded and considerate. And yeah.
Okay. What do you think this mindful is? Pradhyun, you as well can respond.
Like being aware of what's around you.
Okay. Okay, you think being aware of, okay. So if I may have to represent this and this, so please consider I'm very bad in drawing, okay? Consider this as head. So many things in your head. So this is this mindful, okay? This mind is full of thoughts, things, so many things going on at once. Okay, but this mindful, so Pradhyun, what he told, like being aware, being what you know what's going around you, okay, being thoughtful or in the moment, in the present, okay, this is that mindful. Okay, Akshat? All
Okay.
right. It's just Nana, I just wanted to understand how aware are you guys, All right. Since you know what mindfulness is, Akshat, now you have an idea of it. We always begin our class with a mindful meditation, Anna. Okay. So we call it mindful minutes. So sometimes we are mindful about things around us. Sometimes we are mindful about, uh, places, body parts. It could be anything. Okay. So let's just go ahead. See what we have for today. Yeah, ma'am,
Can
you
you
can
see my
place your,
screen?
yeah, you can start.
Okay. You all can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm going to play this video.
This is Dora. Today, we'll be trying a grounding technique to help settle your mind and body and rediscover a sense of balance whenever you need it most. No matter what's going on around you, whether you're experiencing feelings of anxiety or racing thoughts, you can always take comfort with this visualization intended to help you feel more grounded and balanced in this moment. Start by placing your feet on the floor or sitting in a comfortable position. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Closing your eyes and feeling the weight of gravity, feeling the earth supporting you. Now, visualizing a strong, sturdy tree planted firmly into the ground, its roots anchoring deep down into the earth and its elements, leaves drifting away in the breeze. And just like those leaves, thoughts will always.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, this is Dora. Today, we'll be trying a grounding technique to help settle your mind.
I think it started playing again.
Hi, this is Dora. And balanced in this moment. Start by placing your feet on the floor or sitting in a comfortable position. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Closing your eyes and feeling the weight of gravity, feeling the earth supporting you. Now, visualizing a strong, sturdy tree planted firmly into the ground, its roots anchoring deep down into the earth and its elements, leaves drifting away in the breeze. And just like those leaves, thoughts will always come and go. Feelings will always come and go. But from this anchored point of view, we can take a step back from those thoughts and see them from what they are, rather than what we expect them to be. By acknowledging them and letting them go, we're able to create a deeper connection with the mind while staying firmly rooted in the present moment and embracing all the different aspects of our lives. You can always come back to this whenever you need to reconnect to a sense of groundedness or reconnect with your environment and surroundings. Thank you for watching. Have a healthy, happy day.
All right, thank you. So, see, it's not mandatory every time that we close, we fold our hands for, meditation or something. Even being observant and listening and, being focused is also mindful, Nana, being mindful. Okay. Akshat, this is especially for you. Pradhyun is aware
Hi,
of
this is Dora.
Yeah, we can go to the next slide. So guys, like as you can see here, today we're going to do a little bit of vocab and critical thinking around the reading, okay? And then they'll be followed by Q&A. Okay, guys? Maybe this is a little, very much around the comprehension, but otherwise we can make it interaction through our interactions. Okay, interactive through our interaction. All right, now I would be highly disappointed if you guys are muted. So I want you guys to be very participative, listen and talk. Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead. Each of you will be taking turns to read, Nana. Okay. Before that, since we know nothing about Akshat and Pradhyun, maybe we can just, start with this game, or otherwise, Akshat will tell a couple of things but that he knows about Pradhyun, and Pradhyun will tell few, couple of things about Akshat, since you guys are already friends and know each other. So what shall we do? Come on, guys. I hope I'm audible.
Uh, Ma'am, either one is fine, I guess.
No, you have to make a choice.
Ma'am, will do the game.
You'll do the game. All right, Nana. So
do the
this
next
game is very pretty much similar to, name place animal thing. Okay. So we can talk about a author and any one of his books and maybe your favorite character, and you can describe a little bit. Okay. If Ujjwala has got a favorite book, she as well can do that, and followed by a favorite her book and who's the author and her favorite character. So yeah, let's do this. Whom shall we start with? Akshat, Pradhyun? I heard Pradhyun, you read a whole lot of books. Is that so?
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, now Lil, enlighten me. It's been so long that I read any book. Come on, guys. It's you got a chance to enlighten me with your book knowledge.
Okay. Uh, he- uh, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, and Wizard School.
The school, you forgot the school. This was my book, my author. I was thinking to tell you all. Yeah, anyway. Who's your favorite character? Pradhyun. Who's your favorite character from the book? Come on, man. Favorite character. You can pick one.
I don't know.
You don't
I did
know.
that author book character thing, right? The author is J.K. Rowling. The book is Harry Harry Potter.
There are many parts, right, Akshat? Harry Potter has
Whatever.
got
Harry
what,
Potter and
seven
the
or eight
Philosopher's
parts?
Stone.
There's
Character Harry
8.
Potter.
Eight, yeah, eight. You see?
Yeah, okay, I guess the first one, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Character Harry Potter, and the
Mm-hmm.
description Harry Potter starts wizard school.
Okay. So by then he goes off to the school. So Akshat, do you remember the name of the school by any chance?
Ma'am, is Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's Hogwarts, yes. All right, yeah. So seems like you're a fan too, Akshat. Okay, so it's now Akshat's turn.
My favorite is Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Mm-hmm.
The author is Jeff Kinney,
Mm-hmm.
and the main character is Greg Heffley, and it's basically about his middle school life.
So okay, so it's about a guy who's in middle school, right?
Yeah.
So what is he? Is he a nerd? He's into games. What is he? Can you give us a little bit about?
He's mostly into video games, and he plays a lot of video games,
Mhm.
and he's not like that much of a smart student in class,
Mhm.
and he's obsessed with being popular, I guess.
Oh, I think it's pretty relatable for all of your youngsters, teenagers, right? Being popular, connect well with the video games, middle school. All right, okay. So is there an exceptional thing about this book, Akshat?
It has a lot of humor that's funny, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I think I like this because humor is also my thing. I'm really fond of it. Okay, thank you so much, Akshat. Moving on, we'll go into the comprehension, Anna. So yeah, we'll go to the next slide. All right. So before we begin, animal, what is that? Can someone help me with the title?
Animal skyscrapers.
Okay. So just keep this in your mind, all right? And you can tell me towards end of the story that if you think is this title is appropriate or there could be a better one, okay? All right, okay. So guys, please feel free to unmute Pradhyun and Akshat. You will take chances while you're reading. Ujjwala ma'am will be, maybe we can have a little bit of discussion around, you know, the story initially, and then we'll get into the writing. Okay, Nana? Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So it's up to you if Pradhyun wants to go first or Akshat.
Ma'am, I'll go first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Let's do it.
Okay. Giraffes are the tallest living land animals in the world today. The height of female giraffes averages about 14 to 16 feet, 1/4 to 5 meters, and males average 16 to 18 feet, 5 to 6 meters. Giraffes weigh from about 1,800 to 3,000 pounds, 810 to 1,360 kilograms. These peaceful giants have necks that are 6 to 8 feet long. Where the neck joins the head, there is a special joint the giraffe can use to lift its head so that it is in a straight line with the neck. The head, when pointing straight up, adds another 2 feet, 60 centimeters, to the height of the giraffe. Even though the giraffe's neck is longer than the necks of other animals, it has only 7 vertebrae. That's the same number of neck bones that humans have.
That's interesting. All right. Ujjwala ma'am, do you have any questions or we can go ahead?
Okay, so straight line. Yeah, we can go ahead. I have questions in next paragraph.
Okay, all right, cool.
All right, so I start from the head, right?
Yes.
Yes, Nana.
Okay. The head, one pointing straight up, adds another.
No, I think he finished reading it. You can go to the next
Ma'am,
slide.
I read the head part.
Okay.
Okay, we'll move to another slide.
Yeah. So that's where it talks about the vertebrae, right? It has the same vertebrae as human beings, the
The
7.
the blood vessels in the brain and special valves in the arteries in the neck control the flow of blood so that it doesn't rush to its head when the giraffe lowers its neck. Giraffes have very good eyesight. They can see something moving over a mile away. Sometimes one giraffe would keep watch while other giraffes lower their heads to drink water. Other grazing animals come to the water hole when giraffes are drinking because they know their tall neighbors can see trouble coming a long way out. Giraffes, like cattle, are ruminants. Their stomachs have 4 sections. Food mixed with saliva is swallowed whole. And then a giraffe brings up a lump of food, chews, and then swallows it again. The
Okay.
food is digested when it reaches the fourth section.
All
Can
right.
you tell
So
me any other animal who have like 4 stomachs, ruminants?
Cows, sheep,
Wow.
uh,
And
something like it can any animal that cut chew, right? Cut chew. They eat and then they bring it back, they eat,
Back
they
and
chew. So that's cut chewing.
yes.
Giraffes and like he mentioned, buffaloes are good examples. Yeah.
And
Ujjwala.
regarding the height, do you think being a tall is beneficial? Like if you have a tallest fellow in your class, how you are going to use him? Who is the tallest in your class?
Pradhan, aren't you the one?
Watch when you are doing something. And yes, Pradhyun.
Pradhan, Akshat.
yeah.
Okay. Tell me, what do tall guys do in your class? What are the basic helps that they do to the teachers, anybody in the class?
They reach the whiteboard.
Okay,
They
perfect.
can reach the top of the whiteboard.
Okay. Akshat?
Most of the people in my class are like tall,
Mm-hmm.
I guess so, yeah.
So you know what? If I
I mean,
remember,
there
so
are no special jobs for tall people because I don't know.
okay.
But they
So
came handy whenever you need something tall to stick in the wall or decoration.
Ma'am,
turning on the
usually,
projectors,
It's-
right?
ma'am, for
Turning-
on the projector, I can reach it without doing that. The teacher tells the tall people to do it because they can reach it without standing on a chair.
That's what. So, you know, it's very handy for them. You just go lift your head and do this, and it's on.
Yeah.
And like Pradhyun mentioned, anywhere on the top of the whiteboard, if there's something to be raised, they can happily reach out, isn't it? And, you know, for passing and for, you know, stretching and, you know, things like that, I think tall people are the best. All right. Okay. Moving on. Yeah. Akshat, is it your turn, Anna?
Yeah. Acacia leaves are the giraffe's favorite food. The leaves are about 3/4 water and provide moisture when there aren't any lakes or water holes nearby. The giraffe's tongue is about 18 inches, 45 centimeters long. The length of the tongue makes it easy for a giraffe to reach the tops of acacia trees and pull off small leaves. The sharp thorns surrounding the leaves don't bother giraffes. Every giraffe has its own unique color pattern. Some giraffes have large, straight-edged spots that are close together. Others have irregular spots that can be jagged or smooth. A few giraffes are a single color.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, Pradhyun.
A giraffe's short hair all is to explain, even though the giraffe doesn't bathe. Instead, it licks its body. With its long tongue, it can even clean its nose and ears. Oxpecker birds help groom the giraffe. These birds walk up and down the giraffe's back, eating insects and getting rid of dry skin and loose hair.
Hmm.
Okay, interesting. So what do you notice in this picture?
Ma'am, there are two giraffes,
Okay.
and they're too tall to be seen in the picture.
Okay,
Okay.
very good. Anything else?
Their neck is almost as big as the neck is almost as tall as the rest of the body.
So
All
neck-
right. The neck is as tall as the rest of the body. Okay. And what else? I want you guys to be more vigilant, more observant.
Oh my,
They're,
each giraffe has like a
they're,
spot pattern.
Okay. Akshat, yeah.
they're both standing in like a forest area with a lot of bushes and trees.
Okay,
Okay. So there's one point that covers in the story where it has to say something about the body and the patterns. Now,
Ma'am, they both have different patterns.
mm-hmm.
And the one in the back, the lines on the one in the back are slightly brighter than the one in the front.
Yes. So, color being said, yes, and you know, until very recently, even I didn't know that you know these giraffes has different patterns. I always thought they're boxed. They're boxed, okay. But otherwise, if you can see their patterns of leaves, the patterns of you know different shapes, you know, in slightly different colors. So yeah, you're right. Ma'am, if you can you go to the next previous slide?
so for a fun fact, even zebra has a different pattern. They don't have same.
Okay, the stripes you mean?
Stripes are different.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Who is going next?
No, the previous slide.
Okay,
So you see, where they talk about the, you know, the
Here and
patterns,
here.
the previous slide. yeah.
pattern is here.
The way
Large,
every
large.
giraffe has its own unique color pattern. Some giraffes have large, straight-edged spots that are close together. But otherwise, some are smooth and some are single colored and, you know, things like that. Yeah. And you remember about the bird? See, I want you all to, a little focus on the facts about the giraffe. All right, Akshat and Pradhyun.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Pradhyun,
yeah.
go ahead, Nana, read.
Yeah. A newborn giraffe stands at about 6.5 feet or 2 meters tall. Its neck is very long compared to its body. While the mother goes away to while she goes away to eat, the mother giraffe hides her baby in tall grass to protect it from predators such as lions. Few lions or other animals attack a young giraffe when the mother is near. She strikes them with her strong hooves. Her blows injure the attacking animal so badly that it can't harm the young giraffe. After the first month of life, all the young giraffes in the herd are left together in a sheltered area while the mothers search for food. Sometimes the babysitter is left with the young giraffes. Young giraffes play games and gallop after each other while they wait for the return of their mother.
Okay. If you can observe, there's some kind of a mechanism, right? Defensive mechanism used by mother giraffes to protect the young giraffes, right? So, can anyone explain me, like, real quick, what actually happens? How do they protect these young giraffes, or what is the defense mechanism for the mother or the babysitter giraffes?
They hit predators with their hooves, and
Do you mind
the hooves are
acting
very
that a little
strong.
bit what actually happens?
Ma'am, I guess the predators spot the baby giraffes, and then they run after the giraffes, and then they try to like harm the giraffes or eat the giraffes, I guess. So
Mhm.
then the mother sees it, and then she protects it, and then when the lion gets close to eat the baby giraffe, then it strikes the lion with its hooves, and then the lion is injured.
Okay, all right. So I think it's mostly what it meant is its neck, right, Ujjwala ma'am? Like
Yes,
how it's going to, strike the attacking animal.
correct.
All right, good. Thank you. Moving on. Guys, it's just not about cheating. Like I said, you need to remember certain few facts about the giraffes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There are a number of threats to giraffes. The human population is growing in Central Africa, where most giraffes live. Both giraffes and people need more land. The people need food, and giraffes can provide large quantities of meat. In the past, too many giraffes were killed for their hides, tail hair, and meat. Droughts and disease have also reduced the number of giraffes. Other factors favor the future of giraffes, however. Farmers and herders have learned that giraffes don't eat the same grasses the cattle eat. Sometimes giraffes can be seen eating tree leaves while cattle graze around them. Giraffes don't usually eat the crops people grow.
All right. So, if I may ask you, guys, uh, if you have to comprehend this in a sentence or two, okay, this small tiny paragraph. So, what would you do it like? How would you do it?
How the human population, how humans are threatening giraffes.
Are a threat to giraffes, you mean? Pradhyun?
Yeah.
Yeah, Akshat, what about you, Nana?
Um, yeah, the same.
All
How
right.
the human population, how the growing human population is threatening giraffes in
So,
Central Africa.
hmm, so just not the human population. Yes, human population is one factor. It could be one reason for them to get to extent, okay, to come to that extent, or endangered species. Endangered species are the species that are, that become less in number. Okay, extinct are the species that's gone, they're not there. So what can one is human population, like the threat is that human population is growing. Since they are growing, they need a lot of land, right? So obviously giraffes can provide a lot of meat, and they kill for their tall hair, and maybe they for skin. All right, just apart from that, diseases and droughts. You know what droughts are, Nana? Both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there is less water, right? So even that could also be a reason, one of the reasons that why, and why giraffes can, come into that endangered zone. All right, so other factors favor the future of giraffes. However, farmers and herders have learned that giraffes don't eat some grasses that cattle eat. Sometimes giraffes can be seen eating tree leaves while cattle gaze around them. Yeah. So these are various reasons that you could see. You could see the number, less number of giraffes in future. So that is it. All right. But yes, humans being one major reason. Pradhyun.
Yeah, these amazing animals attract tourists from all over the world. The tourists spend money, they need food and places to stay when they come to see the giraffes. This means more jobs for Africans. Today there are laws to protect giraffes, and some land has been set aside for giraffes and other animals. If giraffes are to survive outside of zoos, people must continue to preserve giraffe habits,
Habitat.
find ways to protect these gentle giants.
To preserve giraffe habitats and to find ways to protect this gentle chains. That's something nice. You know what these words are called? Gentle chains. Giants, sorry.
Gentle giants.
Any idea, Akshat? This, what do we call them in English? Oxymorons.
Oh yeah, man.
Opposites come together, like awfully beautiful, awfully tasty. So awful is something that very bad. At the same time, you're using something really positive. So where two opposite meets, that's called oxymorons. Okay.
Okay, man.
Yeah. So giants, so far I know, cannot mostly be gentle, right? But at the same time, here the author is using gentle with giants, right? Giants, you can call them giants. Yeah. Well, Nana, so here what it means here in this para?
Ma'am, you mean gentle giants?
No. The rest of the paragraph.
Ma'am, it's basically about how giraffes attract tourists from across the world, which
Mhm.
helps create jobs for Africans, and also, in a way, helps to preserve giraffes. Because if more people are visiting, then they save more giraffes for the tourists to see. So,
Yeah, that also generates a lot of income economically. They can become stronger, isn't it?
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, and also the preserving the animal. Right. Okay, I have a question for you and Pradhyun. Okay, and also Jula Mama as well. If there is a chance for you all to see one animal, okay, so which animal it could be between lion, giraffes, and zebras and cheetahs, and
I'll go first.
yeah,
So I love elephants.
elephants. Okay.
I find them gentle giants.
Okay. Akshat, what about you?
Ma'am, probably the cheetah.
Oh, okay. All right. Pradhyun, what about you, Nana?
What animal do I like?
Not like, so I just asked that, if you have a chance to visit an animal, like it could be cheetah, it could be lion, tiger, giraffe,
Parrot, parrot,
zebra. What is it?
a parrot.
Parrot.
Yeah,
Parrot.
yeah.
Ah,
Wow.
animal. I'm talking about animals, not birds.
Obey, parrot is animal also be.
You mean this? I'm just sending you the text. Take a look. You mean this?
Yeah,
But
that's
how
still
is
an
that an
animal.
animal, Pradhyun? Now I'll give you nicely. How is it an animal? It's a bird.
Obey, birds are also animals, Ra.
No, Ra, they're not animals, Ra. Who told you that? Why do you think they're categorized under animals and birds, Pradhyun? Huh?
Obey, they are animals.
Pradhyun, I'm coming to your home tomorrow, okay, to give you nicely too. So I'm asking you just the animals, not birds. You cannot, keep them. Yes, they all come under living things, but not, same as same.
They are in the what
Wait
the
now. Enough?
they are in the kingdom Animalia. They are all animals.
Yeah, they're all in the animal kingdom, but they're all in the. Don't use that logic here, okay? Anyway, actually, do you agree with Pradhyun?
Yeah, ma'am, birds are.
Do you agree with Pradhyun? You think they're animals too, parrot?
Ma'am, they are.
Well, guys. Well, okay. But I'm still not agreeing. I don't know if Ujjwala ma'am is.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
Right,
curious.
then if not a parrot, then maybe I guess a polar bear.
Oh, yeah, polar bear. For me, it is zebras and polar bear, I guess.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to share a doc with you too, okay? Like real quick. Just give me a minute. Otherwise, we can just go ahead, ma'am. Nana, I'm leaving the link in the chat, okay? You all can open the chat link and maybe we can share that. So yeah, this is the one, okay? Now, write 4 facts from this article that contain measurements of length and height. Of course, of just what you remember is what I expect you to write. If not, you can go ahead with the next question, Anna.
Wait, what are my questions? Okay.
All questions, you're supposed to write all the questions.
Like everything under Akshath.
Yes, yes. Like it's written here, there's going to be a name for every question here, okay? Pradhin, by the way, how are your exams going on?
They're done.
They're done. Nana, just let me know if you think it's taking longer for you, okay?
Okay.
Because I have a next set of questions which are really good, I mean, really interesting. Because I will leave this to you guys and you guys can write it, okay, a little later as well. Just in case you're thinking it's going, it's taking you long. Ujjwala ma'am, you as well can access it, right? Are you able to access it? Are you muted if you're talking?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
Oh,
can.
oh, good.
Okay, so we can jump in.
That's quick. Akshat, noise. Akshat, see, Nana, there's one point that you're missing if you're still writing. Okay, so to protect them, do you remember if one, in the group, they move in groups, right? If one, the others are drinking, one stays up, right? And it watches over to see
Ma'am,
what.
I'm writing that for the third one
Acha, okay.
because
Yes,
it's related to
Acha,
third
that.
okay,
question
fine.
is related to that.
Mm, uh, yeah. Priya, do you want me to make a breakout room?
Yes, please, for me. And can you please send Gautam as soon as he comes in?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Guys, keep writing, okay? I'll make breakout rooms and I'll start sharing. Nana, let's do one thing since we're running out of time. What
Mhm.
I'll do is I'll
Yeah.
quickly take verbal answers from you, okay? And I'll give you the link. You can fill in the answers a little later. That does it make sense? Pradhyun and Akshat? Yeah?
Yeah, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah.
You can call me Vanilla, I don't mind. But yeah, if you're calling me ma'am also, I don't mind. Yes. So what traits? I think you're good with that. Why do other animals come to have hole, water holes to drink when they see that giraffes are there? So he already has written answers. So let me just quickly go on to the next one. Okay, now I would like Pradhyun to comment on the fourth question. Just quickly, Nana, verbally, you just tell me, and later, as you find time, you can fill in the answers.
Mm.
The oxpeckers are birds, Pradhyun.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm. So how do they help giraffes?
Yeah, they remove dried skin and loose hair from the giraffe's head, and they also destroy insects and
Okay,
also groom the hair.
okay. So you can be more specific. They remove the dry hair, and also help pick insects from the bodies of giraffes, right? Yeah, Akshit, you can do it later. Listen. Okay. Okay, how are tourists helping to save the giraffe population? How do you think? Akshit, do you want to go ahead, Nana?
Ma'am, the fifth one.
Yes, Nana.
Ma'am, giraffes are very popular with tourists, and as more tourists wants to see the giraffes, more giraffes are preserved for the tourists. Many zoos and preservation centers are also being made for this purpose.
All right. Okay. Would you like to add any points, Pradhyun?
No.
All right. So if I may ask, what are the things, what is being done to help giraffes? So are we doing anything? See, it could be this way. Otherwise, you can also change the question where, what are the reasons that could, that are reasons for the extent or for the, 1 second. 1 second, guys. Hi, Gautam. Okay, so let me just go back. So you can write the reasons for them, the verge of extension, why are becoming less in number. I know it could be this sixth question could be this or that. You can write answers for either of it. Okay, now I want you guys to write later. Akshat, Nana, if you're writing, just please stop for a while, okay?
Oh, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, because this is something that I would really want you guys to critically think, okay? Compare and contrast the giraffe with any other animal or human being, okay? A nice table with 5 points. You can make a good table where you compare giraffes with animal or human beings, anything that you think they're very close to. Okay, so you can compare contrast, right? You can write the similarities. There's one animal that we compared it to. You remember what that is, Pradhyun?
Cow.
Yeah, not specifically cow, but any
No,
animal like kachu.
cattle, they said cattle. That means cow.
Yes. Yes. All right. So yeah, I hope you understood. Akshat, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
This is a little verbose, I understand. So write as a giraffe or giraffe tongue or a neck or a baby giraffe, writing to someone about something. I think this is pretty interesting. So if I may ask you, Akshat, what would you be and write about?
Ma'am, for the third one,
No, 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 second one.
um, ma'am, I'm not sure.
Okay, just think, okay, because I'm really curious which part of giraffe you want to become and what is that you want to really write, okay? Pradhyun, any thoughts?
No idea.
Okay, so for now, you can pick any one of this. Okay, we have what about a good 15 minutes, not more than that. So I want you guys to write, pick one of this now and finish it, and the rest can be taken as a home assignment or until next class, you can finish it. Okay. So any one question if you have to pick up one, two, three. Okay, which one you're picking, Pradhyun?
Hmm?
What are you picking? Which question? One, two, three.
The first question.
First one, okay. What about you, Nanakshit?
The third one.
Third one. Oh my God, nobody's taking the second one, which I'm most curious about. All right, never mind. So if I were to select, I would have taken the second one, and I would be a baby giraffe, telling and talking to others about how mothers and baby sitters, like other giraffes would take care about us. I think that's something really amazing. Yeah, since you guys chose one and three, go ahead, finish it. Pradhyun, you can type it out. Oh, no, there. Yes, that's one. So you're making a comparison between humans and giraffes. Do you want me to make a table, Pradhyun, for you, or you are making it for yourself?
I'm just gonna list out the differences in the chat.
No, I want you to write it there, and then I can make some corrections if you can write
Okay,
it.
okay, make a table.
Make a table.
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. So you can just mention in the first two columns of what, okay, you're comparing and make the points neatly there, Nana, okay? Akshat, you can write about long necks and the comparison they made, to human beings regarding the seven
Uh,
vertebrae.
okay, ma'am.
Just an expansion, like just an point I thought would be, would fit into. But it's just up to you if you guys want to include or not.
Okay.
Pradhyun, if you should be able to explain me, okay, if I'm asking any point. So anonymous kiwi is Akshat.
Yeah, ma'am.
No, I don't think so. It's between 11 and 12 years, I guess, Pradhyun.
Okay, I guess if you mean it like that.
Yeah, I mean, when we hit puberty, right, we almost tend to understand things.
Yeah, but technically you still do some growing until you're 18.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, totally. You can always support. Mm. Where did you capture this point that that giraffes do not bathe?
Ma'am, it said that in the paragraph, like before they told about oxpeckers.
Oh, that's the reason the bodies have insects and all that.
Yeah, ma'am.
All right, okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That case, I think elephants are best. They're just in water playing. Pradhyun, seriously? All giraffes are fatherless? Can we use a better word? Pradhyun, can you please turn on your camera?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to come up with a better word, fatherless. Could be single parent. Single parent could be father or one mother. So yeah, I cannot use that. Mm. So you know that kangaroo has this pouch, right? Where the baby young kangaroo is put in the pouch and it carries. So you think it's the male or the female kangaroo that carries the baby? Hmm?
Yeah.
Akshat and Pradhyun, what do you guys think?
Ma'am, I think it's female.
You think, you're not sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Pradhyun?
Huh?
So the question is, you know that kangaroos carry the young ones in the pouch, right? So you think it's the
Yeah,
young ones are carried by its mother or a father kangaroo?
mother kangaroo.
Are you sure? You're just guessing as well.
Okay, I think I'm pro.
No, I would just
Uh,
want you to tell. I'll search later. I am also not sure. Are you in another
yeah,
tab?
I think it's a female kangaroo, sir.
Okay, fine. Nana, you're done writing? Akshat?
Yeah, ma'am.
All right, okay. And so you can try and think a little bit on the second one until he finishes. Until Pradhyun finish the first one.
Wait, I'm done with fire
What?
defenses.
So I asked you until Pradhyun finish the first one. Maybe you can finish, you can start writing the second one, but Pradhyun as well finished it, it seems. You guys want to read out each other's answer? Akshat, you can read out his Pradhyun's answer.
Okay.
Ujjwala ma'am, please feel free to, give extra points, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Akshat, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Giraffes are ruminants. Humans are not. Giraffes are quadrupeds, and humans are bipeds. Giraffes have a long neck. Humans have a smaller neck. Giraffes reach maturity at 5 to 8 years, and humans reach maturity at 9 to 14 years. Males don't care for their young. Most humans have two parents.
Do you want
So
to add
means
any
to
points
know,
here?
what is it, ma'am?
I'm asking Akshat if he wants to add any point here.
No, ma'am.
You think that
Yeah, I'll read out Akshat's answer.
Mm-hmm.
This passage explains about giraffes and their physical properties. It also tells us about other important information related to giraffes, such as how they are being harmed by humans and other external factors, and how they protect themselves. The passage also explains how the giraffes use their long necks and great eyesight to their advantage. Two main facts I learned about giraffes today are that the necks are longer than the lower body, which I didn't know before. I also learned that giraffes don't bathe, which is kind of weird.
Okay. I think you know what, the protection is some factor that I really liked about them. Giraffes, I didn't know that before, where they go in groups. That's a group behavior of these animals, where one drinks, the rest of the giraffe drink water and one looks out for the rest of them. That's one point that really got my attention. And Ojulama, is there anything else?
the way the mother giraffe take care of baby giraffe is also very interesting.
Certainly.
I really like that.
Okay, so here, I mean, coming to the first one, so your Pradhyun compared the giraffes and human beings, right? So it talks about, all right. So similarities, you're not talking about similarities, Nana. If you remember, though the long is like, humongously long and big, and they're giants, but yet they have the same number of vertebrae that we have. You know what a vertebrae is, right? The back,
Yeah,
right? They have the same number and we have the same number. That's something that's common between them and us.
yeah.
Akshat, isn't it? You remember?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. And the common ones. Do you recall anything, ma'am? I think that's something really common between us and them. And also the protecting instinct. I think the protecting instinct is like
Most of the
almost in every animals, in every animal, but what is a common one I felt? Uh, the way how it's protecting from predators. I mean, we can write the protecting instincts from the parent giraffe. That's one thing for the human beings as well as giraffe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on. Nana. So this is the group question, okay? So this is something that you guys can do it together or individually, where character sketch of a giraffe in an animated movie or a video game. Akshit, video game it seems. Are you excited?
Um, uh, uh,
Let's say one, what would it do? Why? Its role, or how does it impact the story or the game? So this is really a long way. Okay. It's not something that you quickly can think and answer to it. All right. The second one is giraffes remunerate like other cattle, like cut you, right? What's your take on it? Do human beings do this? Share your thoughts. So you can go with any one, Nana. It's not necessary that you should do both of it. All right.
Let's do the second one.
You want to go with the second one?
Yeah, I mean, like, the one number two.
Okay, okay, fine. So how do you guys want to do this? Together or individually?
probably together.
All right,
Okay.
all right, let's see how nice you're going to settle down. So first decide which one, both of you.
The first one.
Okay, what about you, Akshat? You're good with the first one?
Yeah.
All right. Now you guys can decide how do you guys want to work together. Should I stop sharing the screen?
Okay.
Okay, you can use chat. Nana, just in case, I can take an extra 5 more minutes, but if you think, you got to go and you have other works and have school tomorrow and all that, we can wind it up here and take it, take it from the, next class. What do you guys say? Pradhyun and Akshat?
We'll do it next class.
Next class.
Next class, okay, totally makes sense. I'm sure you have schools tomorrow, right? Both of you.
Yeah.
All right, Nana. So I'll do one thing. I'll share the link of this talk with you and you, Pradhyun, okay? With Pradhyun as well as Akshat with you as well. By the next class, make sure you're writing those questions, Nana. Okay, the individual questions that we asked, and try to finish the second question as well. Okay, if you want to be a neck or a tongue and talking to someone else, okay? And we can do the third one together in the other class. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So yes. So we will